everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be 3 years on since I had my jaw surgery. I have made some notes, so sorry if I keep looking down at some point, but there's a lot to say and a lot I don't remember off by heart, so I had to make some notes, so let's get straight to it. So when I was younger, you couldn't really tell that I did have an underbite jaw. It wasn't really visible. It was only when I really got to about 13, 14 that it started to be a lot more noticeable, and I was put under the orthodontist as well, so I was having regular checkups and just discussing, you know, about my jaw and what would have to happen in the future. Obviously it was my choice, and back when I was little, at that age kind of thing, didn't really know much about it, didn't really know what it was like, oh, I don't really want an operation, a bit scared, you know, I don't want anything like that. But obviously it wasn't until I got older that it became such a problem because of the way that my jaw was. Because my bottom jaw stuck out so far, I didn't have the bite. So how you would bite into like a sandwich, you know, a roll, spaghetti bolognese, you know, and obviously when you bite down you cut the food. I couldn't do that because obviously my bottom jaw was going out so far on top of my top teeth. You know, it was impossible. Like, I couldn't eat properly, and my confidence knocked. I couldn't smile properly. I always smiled with my mouth shut. I didn't like my teeth weren't straight, you know, so it was a massive like confidence thing. So I believe I was about 18 when I had my braces put on. It could have been 17, but I think it was 18. I had my bottom set put on first, and then a few months later I then had my top set put on. I had to have braces on to have the operation, which was good because my teeth were not straight whatsoever. My two top front teeth, one was like straight, like as in it faced forward, but one like curved in, and the same happened with my bottom teeth, but they both curved in. So I had really quite wonky teeth. I hated my teeth. I also had a lot of teeth. I actually had too many teeth because when I was little I had some taken out, and in the operation I actually did have a few teeth taken out as well. My mum used to say, you know, you're like a shark, you've just got so many teeth. Don't know why, just had so many teeth. When I was 19 years old I went into surgery. I went into hospital and I had my operation on the 16th of September 2014. I had to wait until I was 18 to have surgery, and then the right time came along when I then turned 19 and I went on the waiting list and came up with a date and they told me, and then yeah, suddenly reality struck. I was absolutely petrified. I went really early in the morning with my parents whilst my sister was at school, and I went in and I met the anaesthetic person, went through that. So yeah, obviously I remember lying on the table, and they like injected me in my hand and they were like, so where do you work? And I remember explaining and then just remember like falling asleep, and that was it. And it's really weird, I don't remember waking up properly. Like, you know when something's happening in real life and your body is trying to wake you up but you think it's in your dream? It was a bit like that. Like, I had a dream, I was sat up in a bed and I was throwing up. In reality that was happening, but it was my body trying to wake me up. So I woke up in the hospital bed with about 4 nurses surrounding me. I had the 2 surgeons that I met the other side of the bed. I was living my own nightmare. Like, I hate blood. Like, I can put up I don't know how to explain it. I'm okay with blood when it's coming out of other people, but when it's coming out of me, I proper freak out. And because I could see I was throwing up so much blood that I had obviously swallowed whilst having the operation, obviously my body wanted to reject it, and I was just freaking out because I could see so much blood in this bulb, and I was like, what the actual hell? And it was horrible, and they were putting these they were like green rectangle fabric strips in my mouth. Like, I've just had an operation, I'm swollen, get away from my mouth! And what they were doing was like hooking on one set of like the square of your braces to the other side to stop the blood from me throwing up, so that it would stop on the fabric and just soak it up. I mean, it didn't work because it just made me gag, and then I throw up even more. So I was so knocked out from all the drugs and everything that they put you on that I remember being wheeled back to the ward that I was being put on. My mum, my dad and my sister came to see me. My sister made me a card. They said, we'll come visit you tomorrow. And that's it. I fell asleep. I don't remember anything else. I went in on the 16th. I was supposed to only have an overnight stay at the hospital, but I actually didn't come out until the weekend. That is all purely because I lost so much blood and I wasn't eating and I wasn't drinking. I mean, is it not common sense? I have just had a severe underbite jaw surgery. The last thing I want to do is drink and eat because of my face. The thing I wanted to do was go home and be looked after by my mum. That's all I wanted to do. I didn't want to be in the hospital, I didn't want to eat, or I didn't want to drink. But they wouldn't let me leave the hospital until I got to eat and drink something, and it was up to the standard that they wanted, basically. So for the amount of days that I was in hospital, obviously I was on a strict diet, and the diet for the whole 6 weeks was liquidized food. And it had to be high calories because of the amount of weight that was expected to be lost, and I did lose a lot of weight. So I was having things like really sugary, fattening, like milkshakes, ice cream, soup, so much soup. I don't eat soup anymore just because I had so much soup that I'm just like, if someone says to me, do you want soup for lunch? I'm like, no, I really don't. Do you remember the second day of being in hospital, because there was no girl opposite me in the bed on the first time I came in, and I remember her saying to me as I sat up in the bed, she looked at me and she went, oh my god, have you been in a car accident? Because my face was obviously looked so bad because I had a bandage like under my chin. I did take it off like the second day, but it was just there to obviously keep everything in place from like the bleeding and things. I just remember her saying, have you been in a car accident? Oh my god. And I tried to say to her, no, I've had jaw operation, but I couldn't say it because I was so numb. So this is what I looked like day 1. I believe this was day 3. That was the day I came home. I think for about a week I felt extremely weak when I came home because I had not stood up properly and walked in 5 days. My neck went into spasm on the table when I had my operation. So when I actually woke up the day after surgery, I woke up like this. So my neck had gone into spasm, and for about 3 days I was like this. Like, it just was so stiff. And it's quite funny because all the surgeons came around on the day 2 to see how I was. And they were like, any pain? And I was like, yeah. And they were like, oh, where's the pain? In my neck. I'm like, not in your jaw. No, in my neck. My jaw was so numb, I couldn't feel a thing. I was in absolutely no pain whatsoever. So I actually had altogether 3 procedures in the whole operation. So I had my bottom jaw put back, my top jaw pushed forwards, and then I had to have my chin moved, because by the time they did that, my chin wasn't in line with my face, so they had to move my chin. So I had a complication on the left side of my face. So my left side of my jaw did not break properly when they wanted it to. So that is another reason why I have no feeling on the left side of my face. So I had my braces taken off in January 2015. Asking some of my friends that have had braces and asking them, does it hurt? No, it doesn't. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. It hurt like Mother Jesus. It was so painful. I think I actually had a tear run down my face whilst they were doing it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this helped someone that is currently going through jaw surgery or is about to. Leave me any questions below that you want to ask me about this or anything. Don't mind. Do get a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you very soon. Bye!